Welcome back. If you're new to the channel, my name's Andy. 4 years ago I left the UK to live on a sailboat in Lefkada in Greece. This is my story. If you like what I'm doing, hit the like and subscribe and follow along. Well, it's the first major storm of the summer. Reported gusts up to 70 knots, and now I've got 2 boats in the water with Driskos at anchor. A little bit concerned because she's only got 30 metres of chain out, but there she is, and so basically if she drifts she's going to hit me, so I'm planning to just grab hold and tie her on, and we'll see what happens. Theo's keeping me company, and yeah, we'll just weather the storm. Alright. Well, it's been a while since I've done a video, so I thought I'd better do one. I'm starting to feel guilty, getting withdrawal symptoms. So anyway, I ordered a new Autopilot, splashed out on that about €1,800, so new wheel pilot, so I'll get that fitted. And then my outboard is packed in again, but this time it's the control cable, so you can't see it, but the ends come off, so I've got to replace it. I've got a new cable, which is this one. This is the end, so this is the bit that's come off it, and focus, yeah, so I'm going to fit that. And I've got a new one of these things as well, but it looks massively complicated, so not sure yet. I'll take this off, see what I do with it first, and work from there. First problem, the actual mounting block for the old controls was too deep, so my garbage is just a couple of pieces of wood. So now when this thing goes on, it'll go on, and there's enough room for the levers to slot, so that's good. It's a good start, so let's do the rest. The controls are in. This is actually rather good because I've got a separate throttle to gears now. Problem I've got, although these controls were advertised for this outboard, they don't quite fit properly. So the throttle one, I've managed to adjust it, and that's working. But I mean, it's just like, it doesn't really tick over. That's the state of the carburetor, but it revs the bollocks off it, pardon my French. But it's running, so that's good. The main problem I've got is this. So this is the gear linkage, and it's too long. So if that's first gear, that's forward gear, sorry, and that's fine, but there's not enough travel for it to go into reverse, and I've had to, this is adjusted all the way up, and I've had to sort of put these spacers in, so this bracket is in the wrong place. So what I have to do is basically move this bracket up here in order to be able to fix it in solid. This is not secure enough, there's too much play on this, so it means it can't actually go into reverse unless I reach back and just click it into reverse. It goes almost all the way, but not quite, and it's just millimetres out. So I'm going to have to basically take this bracket off, drill another hole somewhere about here, and move the whole thing this way to sort that out. I think it's probably better than trying to source another set of controls and then find I'm getting the same problem because they're the wrong ones again. So, but it runs, and it's 1,000% better than it was. And it's far better than having to sit on the back like a garden gnome and just use the little 2.5, which is what I've had to do. That's all reliable, by the way. That is really, really good. So, yeah, one job partially complete. So, we shall see. Yeah, after the storm, Driskos has come up through relatively unscathed, which is good. Well, in fact, I've lost a solar panel, which is not good. Yeah, okay, we'll worry about that shortly. The tender has lost a solar panel as well. It's damaged the nav light, but otherwise that's okay. And then Eureka, the bimini bent on this side, straightened it, put the bimini back up, and it seems to be okay. So, yeah, we just have to see how we go with that. But, new projects, so this has arrived with the Autopilot, so let's take this out of the box and see about fitting it. So, should be good. That's in there. Autopilot's in here. It's mounted. I've just got to tidy the wires. This is a sensor, don't know what that's for, but it's in. Put the little magnetic clamps on and everything. So all I've got to do now is connect it up to power. That's this morning's job. And then we can start to program it. So, but it looks okay. Couple of little bolt holes through, but they're not intrusive. So, well, we had 70 knot gusts the other night, and it actually managed to blow over the generator. I was lucky I didn't lose it, to be honest. So it's been upside down, and so I've checked the oil, I've taken the spark plug out, turned it over without the spark plug in. Looks okay. So now I've got to fill it with fuel, see if I can get it started again. So it's not all been work, it's has been play as well. So there's been a trip over to Kalamos to see George, and quite a bit of motor sailing, not a lot of wind, so but yeah, quite good. This is Kalamos early in the morning. I love it over here, it's really peaceful. The new solar panel has arrived to replace the one that disappeared in the gale, and that fits quite nicely. I've got a mounting kit for it, so I'm basically going to mount it permanently up there, and I'll walk you through it. What we've got are these brackets, so it sort of sits like that, and then this piece is where the solar panel goes. So it's, yeah, sort of. It'll sort of work, I think. The thing is that this track here, this is the companionway, so the bottom track is fine, but the top track, under here there is another slidey bit, so you can either have the companionway open or the companionway closed and the other slidey bit open to let air in. And I want to just still allow that to work, but these are the fittings, and you can see the self-tapping screws, but they're very, very long. So I'm going to have to sort of self-tap it in and then use a hacksaw to sort of shorten them. And then these are the bolts that fasten to the solar panel itself. For some reason, oh no, there are four. That's okay. This one's stuck together, so there are four of those mounts. So that's okay. I thought there was three for some reason. Never mind. So I'm going to basically start this. Obviously, I'm going to need Sikaflex through the holes of these, although they have got little plastic thingies on them as well, plastic washers. And we'll get that mounted. It's already plugged in and working an absolute treat. So that's good, because yeah, anyway, and it's one of these solar panels that works even when it's shady. So yeah, quite pleased with it. It's good. So let's get cracking and mount it up. First problem, as you can see, these sort of slot in, and they're supposed to sort of be positioned like that. But obviously, this is wider than the companionway. Don't think it'll be an issue because I think I can drill and screw further in. So I don't think that's too much of an issue. Same on the other side. Yeah. So, but I want to just take a good look at this first and have a think about it before I actually start drilling stuff. Yeah. And it's done. I had a think, and I thought I'm not going to be bending these to get them in place or trying to do anything fancy. So what I've done is I've made these wooden blocks, and then I've drilled and screwed them into the side like that. The panel's open, it's all tight, it's snug down, so it ain't going anywhere, which is good. So job's a good one. So next thing will be to move these wires out of here, but it's hot, I'm thirsty, so I'm going to go and have a glass of water. That's it for another day, so let's close the companionway and tidy up, I think. But I think that looks alright. Okay, Snookums. Alright. Okay. Handsome boy. Yeah. Handsome boy.
Man, you drank the last taste in the bottle. You ain't nothing, man. You just like Johnny. That's so cold, man. Ain't gonna do nothing.
Give me some, man. Don't give me some, too.
No, he was gonna buy the wine, but he just couldn't find it. You know?
You just let pour off the bottle, man. We don't want to drink out the same bottle.
Hey, man, I got to tell you, it doesn't work tough when you don't have a check and the government don't gonna give you one. You know what I'm saying?
There's your go now. Theo, ready?
Man, you just like Johnny. It's so cold, man. Ain't gonna do nothing.
Give me some, man. Don't give me some, too.
No, he was gonna buy the wine, but he just couldn't find it. You know?
You just let pour off the bottle, man. We don't want to drink out the same bottle.
Man, I got to tell you, it doesn't work tough when you don't have a check and the government don't gonna give you one. You know what I'm saying?
Toys for Eureka. So this dive ladder has had its day. basically. You can see it's bent here, and it's sufficient with this compression here that when you've got the dive ladder down, it's actually underneath the boat, which makes it very difficult to get in and out. To try and compensate for it, I stuck a piece of board in there, and then the actual dive platform itself I've shortened, so the dive platform comes up a bit to get the angle right, and it's a pain in the neck. Plus there's only 3 rungs, which makes it quite difficult. So I bought this same design with 4 rungs, and of course none of the bent stuff, so we're going to try that. And also I bought this one, which, zoom out, which I'm going to stick onto the workboat at the back, and again it folds down, so there's 3 rungs and it'll fasten to the back, and then yeah, so we shall see how that works. I'm going to do a dry fit of that shortly, but I'm going to fit this one first, I think, and then we can try it out. Okay, right. Well, excuse the generator noise, but that is my dive ladder installed. The platform is horizontal, as you can see, because Theo can get on and off the boat. And if I lift this up, it's solidly bolted in place, and then it just basically pulls out and then drops. Love it. Going full tilt through the anchorage is really good. So, any second now, I'm going to be bouncing up and down. Anyway, the second ladder, this is the one that I wanted for the workboat, I've fastened here. And the reason I've done that is because there isn't actually enough room at the stern because of the cleat. And I didn't want it any further back because of the locker. But that folds down into the water quite nicely, and it can either sit there or it can go all the way up, so that works. The outboard, the outboard has gone away for repair because the one of the spark plugs, the thread had gone on it, and it had a helical coil in there, and the thread's gone on that as well, so the head needs welding and retapping. So it's gone off to somebody far more skilled than me on this sort of engineering stuff that actually has a workbench and can do it properly. So I'm reduced to my little donkey again. So I'm back to being a garden gnome. But it is what it is. And of course, Theo now is ready to go out, aren't you, Theo? You're going to shred some more sponges for me, eh? Good boy.
We just taking a break from last time. Yeah. Okay, let's get it back to hold. No. I'm actually having that catch the lights. Yes.
number teleportation, goes to stop, I don't know. Bisa no yung it's some from here. Okay, so no, no.